Having had a sustained period of reductions in terms of the residential market here, we see the markets now flattening out. There's plenty of development coming on stream, but it's actually much less than we forecast a couple of years ago, so that the amount of new supply coming to the market has been strangled, as it were, and that's going to help to stabilise the market in terms of pricing. Insofar as the commercial market is concerned, my firm, CBRE, has got more demand for new, high-quality commercial space than we've ever seen, including 2007. And that's really as a result of firms moving from other parts of the region to Dubai, and also as a result of people seeking to occupy more quality, higher quality accommodation. We look at the Fortune 500 companies and we survey them once a year, A, to determine where they are at the moment, and B, where they're likely to be sometime within the next 5 years. At the moment, what we know is the HQs of those 500 companies, 60 or so, 62% are based in the UAE already, and another 20% or so of those companies we see would contemplate moving the location from wherever they are at the moment to the UAE. And the primary reason for that is not the infrastructure or Emirates in the aviation sector, it's the depth of the pool of labour. The direct impact on Brexit medium term, I think, probably will be positive. And we saw some commentary from within the country to say it's time for countries to re-establish old, long-standing relationships. So I think the UAE sees it as a positive, and the minister responsible for the Brexit negotiations in the UK specifically mentioned the UAE as a location where there's an opportunity to rekindle old relationships. So I think medium term it will be positive. The demand is already here. So particularly from Asia-Pacific institutions, they believe in the Dubai story. They want to be invested in this economy, especially if that's related to the government of the UAE or to the Emirate of Dubai. The difficulty is the supply component. The number of opportunities within the real estate sector for institutional investment are tiny. The number of transactions are very small. It's partly a cultural issue that the strategy is generally buy and hold by the families. So the re-emergence of assets which have been bought just doesn't happen here. And the other component is that the government is an owner-occupier of something in the region of 20% of all property stock here. The biggest single opportunity that the government has to attract capital is into the real estate market, but it has to have a willingness to become an occupier and a rent payer rather than a freehold owner-occupier.